Greetings, everyone. It is time for us to head deeper down the Aqua Line. As I alluded to last time, now that we've got... Oh, I can just jump down straight this way. Anyway, because we've got the Royal Hymn, there's actually an area all the way over to the right that we now have access to. We just have to fall down first, but this next area is kind of interesting. I probably should have some light, but we're good for this area. Just keep running to the right, the bats won't get you. Just head on past the fish. Well, both of the fish. And in this room, we have a thing asking for the Royal Hymn. And I can't remember the Royal Hymn again. You would think I'd know this by now. Okay, I was inverting part of it. Anyway, with that Royal Hymn out of the way, we now have access to more of the Aqua Line. We'll go into this Do Not Enter, and unfortunately, we can't actually go any farther forward in that path. So, let's head down this way and just ignore the slimes for now. Crack this open just to show it only has one rin. Also, let's just crack that open for later. There's a little bit down there, but because of the water, we can't actually do anything over there yet. Instead, we have to head on over here to the right. Because over here, we have ourselves something a little interesting. First, we have this area, which has a switch that we can't quite get to, and new slimes, acid slimes. As you saw there, when they fall, they leave down piles of acid. In addition, when you kill them, they explode into puddles of acid. So, what do you do to kill them? Have them spawn, shoot them with a crossbow. Otherwise, you're taking unnecessary damage. And over here, there's a heart rupee, but unfortunately, we were not able to get it. That switch didn't open that door. No, it opened the door in the first room. Which, as you can probably guess, means the switch in this room opens up the door in the heart rupee room. And you would be correct, because that's exactly what it does. Now, we're actually going to go into that middle door, because it has the gimmick of this area in it. As I kind of alluded to before, we can adjust the water levels around here. Now, we do need to head down there, but first we're going back to where we were a second ago. Ignore the slimes as best you can, and also be aware, unfortunately, you cannot have the spears go into those orange crystals. They basically act like metal and do not let you have your spear. They don't let your spear connect to it. Also, you can't really see it, but down there were two different bombable things. You want to get rid of both of them because fall down and get yourself a moonstone. Now, over here, there's nothing else to do over to the right, unfortunately. And over to the left, it's another dead end. But there's these two puddles, showing us the new gimmick of this area as well, camouflaged frogs. And I did not get rid of you. Hey, a Mimi toad leg. I believe that... Jump up. I believe that gets cooked into the same type of toad leg that the others do, but I'm not certain. I need to check that later. Also, this area might not be a bad place to have that new lamp that Thomas made, because you're going to be cranking that lamp a lot. But let's get ourselves up here. Again, those guys down there don't have anything for us, so we're just going to ignore them. Also, if I had just jumped down here, that would have been our first exposure to the camouflaged frogs. And in here, we have destructible metal crates, because it's been underwater this whole time. And a chest with very little rin in it. So, not too much here. but we've got another chest. Does it have more Rin? It has significantly more Rin. Let's see, 18, 21. I'm out of stamina. Get that out of the way. Okay, so it had about 30-ish Rin in it looks like, which, you know, that's not bad, all things considered. We still have stuff that we're going to want to buy. And there are more camouflage frogs, as you saw. Now, we head on over here, and we have some rafts. We can't do anything with the rafts right now because, you know, they're big. Okay, frogs, you're getting to be annoying. We also can't grab them, as I just tried to do right there. Instead, what's just going to happen is when we raise the water level, those rafts will raise with it, so they become our platforms. Over here, just a small chest. Basically, half the chests in here have good stuff, the other half have nothing and are just there to bait you into a camouflaged enemy. So, you know, take your pick. Ugh. Also, be very glad that the Sonic Spear exists. Over here, not much. Just another one of these guys that, again, if you bash your face into them, they will damage you. Now, we can't do anything... Well, even more so, we can't do anything over to the right, so we need to head to the left and crank that lamp. Because now we've opened up this door and we can go raise the water level. That'll make those rafts be very useful for us. Come on, rafts. Be in the correct place. Also, I don't know where the hell that fish comes from. Whatever. Now we've got more area that we can't get to because of the water. So we'll have to come back here once we've lowered the water level again. Which, lo and behold, right here is the perfect place to do it. We're going to lower this water level, and actually before we head over there to the left, we're going to head over here. Because this flips a switch that we're going to want later on. We're not going to deal with that now, but make sure you get that done when you lower the water level. I cannot speak. Also, let's come on in here. And, there's a guy in here. It looks like it wants the strange urn. Yeah, we'll give him the strange urn from the Anuri Temple. And he's making sounds like the Anuri do. And he gave us a heart rupee for that urn that we got so long ago. And now, he's very happy with us. So, this is the last of the Anuri. And that urn we had this entire time apparently had Anuri eggs in it. So the Anuri are no longer forsaken, and it looks like they will actually be able to repopulate, potentially. So, you know, possibly a good deed for the day. This is annoying. I can't actually get back up there. Never mind. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Maybe I can, but it's going to be weird. Alright, so you're actually supposed to have another piece of gear before you do what I'm trying to do here. So this might not work. If this works, awesome. If it doesn't, well, we gave it a shot. Alright, yeah, I would have had to align it better. We'll come back here later, actually, as intended. For now, though, let's actually jump over here, because this is a hidden wall, and you can't see it. But we have a door over here. It's a Geo Dungeon for some reason. And I don't remember the Geo Dungeon song. There. It's really easy, and my brain just keeps on forgetting. There are too many songs now, basically. But this is a fairly simple switch puzzle. Your goal is, as I did right there, just try to light all the monitors. If you've done other games, you've probably run into some of these before. For this room, just hit the 4 corners, and then hit the center. This next one looks intimidating, but it's actually not bad. It is literally hit every single one on the outer rim once. Once you do that, they all light up. That one took me a long time the first time I tried it because I wasn't sure what to do, and there's no golem here for some reason. But we've got like a waiter bell. Howdy, pardon the lateness. You're visitor number 9 to this location. Here's your ticket. Remember to visit the nearest Geo base to redeem it for prizes. I get about 1 visitor every 5 years, so I wander about to pass the time. You have no idea how exciting it is to see a new visitor. Why did the designer build this Geo house in such a remote location? Few people get to enjoy it. I have pondered on this for decades and still do not have an answer. At the very least, I have made a friend. He's an odd-looking fellow, green like me. He said he came from a Nuri temple long ago, and now he's the last of his kind. I wonder if I'm the last of my kind. I technically haven't seen another golem in nearly half a century. No, you're not the last of your kind, but... And I hit the zoom in button. I forgot that's actually a thing. But yeah, that's even more proof that that guy we gave the urn to is the last of the Nuri. But with all the water lowered, we can actually head on over to the right, because we have invisible frogs. You know what? I'm just gonna start doing this. There, blasted it. We have some rafts that we're not going to be able to rise up because of the rocks on top of them. So we had to make some path. Also over here is a very important fishing hole. There are actually 2 types of fish we want to catch from here. First, if you notice, there's a new yellow looking fish. We want to try to catch one of those if we can. Though we might not get it this round, it looks like. Come on, see it? See it? You're not the fish I want. I'll catch you just to get you out of the way, but you are not the fish I wanted. Alright, let's try again. Come on, you're right up next to it. Aw. Oh, come on, you guys were right there. Come on. Alright, well, we're going for the other one instead. All the way down here is a glowing fish, which, as always, means it's got something in it we want. Question is, what? Also, as a note, I have turned on the Simplify Fishing. As you can see, it's no longer inverting my controls. You can see when it would have been doing that, but it's currently turned off. But we get ourselves a moonstone for that. Now, let's see if I can catch one of these yellow fish. Actually, you know what? That might not have been a bad idea. Wasn't for the fact that it missed horribly. Come on, come on. Yes, yes, see it? There you go, yellow. Come on. There we go, we got the yellow one. He has a wider range, but he also tries to flip. I think I'll actually turn off the easy fish. I just want to show it off. But that guy gives us a new type of fish fillet, an amber fish fillet. We are going to need that for a side quest that we will do later on in Deus City. For now, though, let's head on back and raise that water level back up, because those rafts are now free. Also, if you need to, there's a save point and a campfire if you want to cook stuff. Those fish can give you some good food. But we're okay for now. So let's head on over, have the mysterious firefish randomly appear again. And we just completely ignore it. Instead, we come in here with some more acid slimes. And we have a cracked wall, which if we blast it open, leads us to a chest with 100 Rin in it. If you're good on Rin, you don't need to get that, but honestly, I recommend getting it. You may think you're good on Rin, you're not good on Rin, trust me. Now over here, we have ourselves another chest with only 25 Rin and a lot of acid slimes. Yeah, honestly, get that chest, wait for the acid to disappear, unlike what I did, and then make a run for it. Over here, we have a giant keyhole. Well, let's use this old key we got from the fisherman before. And we can't go down there, unfortunately. It's full of water. We can't do anything. Instead, we need to first come over here and lower the water level once more. And also, I'm going to hit this. If you remember, we were here before, but we'll head the other way after we deal with what we opened. That was a disheartening sound. Welcome to the boss, an acid giant slime. Just handle it the way you do normal giant slimes. In other words, be better than I am. But they really don't have that much health. And with that, he's gone. Victory! Where's our victory music? No victory music, because now we have to fight 3 medium versions. And I am abusing the Cobalt Blaster for a little bit because I can. I got it early for a reason. Thankfully, these medium-sized ones do not make more tiny ones. The tiny ones that are here was from the big one earlier. Also, be ready to possibly need to heal yourself. And land. Beautiful. Let's get some of this stamina back. You're almost gone. 1 down, 2 to go. The one closest to me, of course, has the most health. All right, only 1 left. Let's get some safety health, just so we don't have a mistake happen. Thankfully, when they explode, or when they immediately die, they don't immediately hit you. But hey, we got rid of those. And we have victory music, so we don't have to fight another round. But with that, we have now taken care of all of the acid slime mini-bosses. And we have a chest over here with basically no money in it. Instead, we're going to head on out over this way. Because as I alluded to, we've been here before. This is the beach that the old man was at. He gave us the key for deeper in the Aqua Line. Ho, ho, ho. It's good to see you again, Gail. Ocean waves always beckon you back, don't they? I see the water is clear now. Some small fish have even started to return. Not just anyone can brave the dark, unafraid of what lurks below. You've got guts, Gail. Ah, thank you. You know what? Why don't you take my fishing rod? Ho, ho, ho. It would even be a great honor to me. A man gets to my age, he wonders what he's passed on. We got the serpent rod. In simply holding it in your hands, you can tell of its great build quality and silent power. When using the serpent rod, your energy depletes at half the rate compared to a regular fishing rod. This means we can fish for twice as long. Also means later we can catch that shark that was on the other beach. And now we're going to head back through the Aqua Line and make our way to the proper entrance of Cosette. Before we stop over at Cosette, we actually need to make a pit stop. I forgot to deal with that chest from earlier, where as I said, go make sure you hit that switch. What you need to do is come into this room above it, blast that open with the water up, because now you're able to float and grab yourself a moonstone. Now, I'll meet you over at Wheat Road. Now that we're at Wheat Road, there are 2 things we actually need to do. one that I forgot to do entirely the last time we were here. Actually, two things I think I forgot to do while we were last here. First, this. Yeah, be careful with that moonstone going over there. So, before we can actually get that, let's get it so we're allowed to go through. Play the royal hymn so that he knows you have permission to cross. That song. I see. You're on special orders from high up. Well, don't let me stop you. From now on, pass through here as often as you'd like. The Cosette region lies east of here. It's a very exclusive place. Okay, he's still saying the same thing. Also, we now got that moonstone. You could have gotten up there, I think, with proper bomb jumps, but yeah, I kind of forgot all about it. Meanwhile, down here, open up that crate for Kitty. We're down to, I think, one last cat to pet. And now the guard tower properly has the Wheat Road music. But we've already been through here once, there's nothing new, so I'll meet you on the other side. And as you leave Wheat Road and enter Cosette when you're actually supposed to... Good job. We've reached the Cosette region. Leo told me the royal archives lie deep underground. To access the vault, we'll need to scale these 3 windmills and activate a beacon at the top of each one. There's the first. There's the second giant windmill, which we were told was... These were just ordinary giant windmills, we were told. I'm so betrayed that the mayor lied to me. He told me they're heavily guarded, so expect some resistance. After activating all 3, the path will open. And we will begin activating the windmills next time. As always, thank you all very much for watching, and take care.